You're sitting next to me. You're confident as fuck. How many times has big dudes picked your ass up? This should be unfamiliar. You should be a bit nervous. Like, who the fuck's this guy? But you're all like, oh, hi, yeah, that. I'm like, well, you're all right. Another Wednesday, yeah, ho. You understand? So it's even, you could come and sit in my car and just be confident, know some girl in the restaurant, and then sit down and think the date went fine. And by the time the end of it, I'm like, nah. I'm not interested.
The small things.
The small things.
Yeah,
I've been around the block. I've been around the block.
Right about it.
Tristan, what about you?
Well, my answer is going to be very similar, but when I'm going to talk about the eye of the expert, as Andrew was saying, and the small things you could notice. So when you've read the Bible to as many women as I have, you notice small things that most men don't. So there was this girl from out of town. She lived about 2 hours away from me, so I could only see her one day every week, or 2 days every 2 weeks, etc. And I had to go to Istanbul for business. I thought, this girl's quite quiet. She doesn't have Instagram. She was passing all the main tests. So I flew her to Istanbul. She knows I'm going to stay in the best of the best places. I get to this 5-star hotel. She opens her little suitcase, this young girl, and she pulls out a hairdryer. And I'm like, she doesn't know that all 5-star luxury hotels have hairdryers in the bathroom. That's main chick material. You see, a lot of you girls, it's the tiny details. As Andrew was saying, if I was a girl and I knew this information, I'd be dangerous. It's tiny things like bringing a hairdryer to a 5-star hotel. I'm like, she doesn't need it, but the fact that she bought it means she isn't flying to 5-star hotels with a bunch of dudes. Because otherwise she'd know that basic piece of information.
Yeah, it's another thing.
But that's already when you have her in the car and you're taking her to a hotel.
No, that's the point. But
no, I knew her for a few months before that.
But no, another point is it's other things. Like, this is why I say women don't understand what men find attractive. Like, I understand you girls want to live your life. And I understand that you want to put up sexy pictures on Instagram, whatever. I don't have a problem with a girl putting up a picture in a bikini. I don't actually have a problem with that. What I do know, if I see a girl in 15 different locations, she ain't pay for that shit. I don't give a fuck what hustler, boss babe. I don't care what fucking shitty clothing brand you put in your bio.
Yeah.
You did not pay to go Singapore, Dubai, Tokyo in the last 2 months. You're a fucking liar.
Because
dudes are paying for that.
And if you are a self-made millionaire, you're there with your friends. Why you by yourself in every picture? You are a self-made millionaire, legit. Let's pretend it's some fantasy land that's completely true. Why are you alone at every dinner? Why are you alone at every bar? Why are you alone on every beach? Where are your girlfriends? And you're a millionaire. Bring your friends. You work on Target.
And this is another thing. So I'll even just look at a girl's Instagram and just go, too many locations.
We know.
Too many locations. And this is the thing, but the girls don't really have to try and hide it. The reason I can say all these things and girls don't try and hide it is because they don't have to hide any of these things. All the things I'm saying to you are things that turn off every man. Not just me, every man. Yep. Every man notices them. But they'll still simp for your ass anyway because you're pretty. And this is the game. There's a lot of red pill guys and a lot of guys who hate on women for getting away with what they get away with. I don't blame the women. It's the pussy ass dude that puts up with it. We all set our own boundaries in life, right? If you're going to go out there and act in a certain way and dudes are going to tolerate it, then why would you change? Absolutely. Yeah. I understand these girls are doing what they're doing and they're still getting so much attention. Why would they stop? They don't give a shit. She's sitting here saying she sucked endless dick. She can go out and get fucked tonight. So why would she stop?
Right now.
So why would she stop? So is that her fault or the dude's fault? It's the dude's fault. I blame all the fucking simps. It's the dudes who are doing all this stuff.
Yeah, I once saw a video on Twitter of like a 450-pound woman talking about, oh, when God made me, he blessed me with all these bountiful curves. And I got quite big. I made a splash on Twitter before I lost my second account because I retweeted it. I said, you know whose fault this is? All the dudes who are fucking her. If she wasn't getting, sorry, American women. If a woman that size was living in the country I live in, she wouldn't be so confident because no one's hitting her up. No one's in her DMs. No one's trying to have sex with her.
She was bedbound.
Yeah, she was like disabled. Bitch.
We all like curvy, but like bedbound's a different
No, that was it was an exertion to stand up and make that little TikTok video. And I'm telling you, but someone's dicking her right now. Someone's dicking her, and that's where the confidence comes from. So we blame men. We don't blame the women.
There you go.
Why would you?
That was a good question. Any more questions? I like these questions. This is fun. I realize how much I know. Come on, let's go. What else?
Ladies? Anybody else or no?
I have a question.
Sure. Or a comment.
So I'm still trying to understand. So when it comes to cheating, why can't the man have enough balls or be mature enough to bring that to the attention of his partner? Because being bisexual, I would much rather my boyfriend or husband to approach me in a situation so I can fucking join in.
Hey, well, yeah, that's a good question.
But which man? Because I am like that.
Yeah.
So, but which man? You're talking about 99% of men with all the hiding and all the pussy ass. I as a joke last week, because my cousin was so afraid of getting caught doing what he was doing. He was like, oh, well, if she finds out. I, as a joke last week, invited 8 girls who I read the Bible with to the same party at my house with no other people, just to prove a point to him.